Hello my friends and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to be working on this recycled raised bed for my veggies. So let's go ahead and get started. I had a lot of just small sticks on my property that fell off of my mountain ash and my maple trees, so I decided to go around and collect those. They're pretty puny, they're not really decreasing much in terms of the volume of soil that I'm going to need to use in this raised bed, but I thought maybe they'll just break down over time and add a little bit more nutrients into the soil. I've seen this lots and learned about it in my permaculture class at school, and I've read about it in books, so I thought I would try it. Again, pretty puny sticks, nothing substantial, but they were lying around, so I thought I'd add them in. If I'm being honest, I really haven't been feeling my best lately. I've been struggling with PMDD, and this month was pretty bad. My mood was really low, and I just wanted to get outside and work on some projects. So I honestly didn't really have a game plan for today. I just wanted to get outside, get gardening, get out of my head. So I feel so accomplished, and I'm so happy with the little things that I got done, because I know everything adds up and at some point it all needs to get done anyways. So after doing a little bit of work, I dragged myself to Canadian Tire and ended up getting two 107-liter bags of dirt. I didn't want to fill the raised bed completely right away because I do want to do some painting, but I wanted to start getting some soil in there and just really get this process started. A little bit about the lumber for this. So this video is called Recycled Raised Bed Project, and this wood actually came from my brother's place. He had a really big raised bed in his backyard a handful of years ago, and he started working out of town and just really didn't have the time for the raised bed anymore. So he told me if I could disassemble it and get the lumber out of there, then I could have it. So me and my mom grabbed our tools and we went and grabbed everything a couple years ago, disassembled it, got it to my house, and then I cut the pieces and put this first raised bed together. So it's been sitting here for a while, just waiting to be completed, and I finally now have the energy and the juice to get this thing done. There is going to be a second identical raised bed right next to it, but in this one I'm hoping to just plant some leafy greens, maybe some beets, maybe just a few flowers for some color. And I'm going to paint this raised bed in a really pretty shade of green called tall grass, which I thought was perfect because my garden got completely taken over by tall grasses. What I didn't film in this video is that I also added another one of those big bales of dirt that was 112 liters. So now I'm gonna add 2 more bags of 85 liters. So you're like, okay, what are you talking about, Danielle? Basically in total, I used 496 liters of dirt. So basically 500 liters of soil to fill this raised bed, and it is 6 foot by 3 foot. So I trimmed my St. John's wort, but I'm pretty sure that they're all dead, so I'm gonna replant them by seed. And I would love if anyone has some tips and tricks for just overwintering St. John's wort so that they last multiple years. I got 2 years out of these plants, so I'm really happy for that, but I'm hoping that the next ones I can get to last longer. I also wanted to show you some more of my medicinal herbs. This is my big wild rose bush that was here when I bought the property, and I'm just kind of letting it grow wild, and it just is such a source of joy for me. Of course, I have a lot of horseradish in the garden that I love to use for fire cider, and my 3 Meadowsweet plants that I planted last year when I got back from evacuation, and they are doing so well. I'm so happy. We are a zone 2, maybe a 3. There's a little bit of debate on that, but I usually err on the side of caution and say we're more of a zone 2 because we do get really cold winters and really long winters. So when I'm purchasing plants, I'm usually like, yeah, I'm going for like as close to a zone 2 as possible. But this year what happened was we had a really late snow melt, but it got really warm really fast, which is weird for us. So we have like no risk of frost anymore, and it's not quite the end of May. So I really wanted to get planting. I think everyone's just really eager. Our winters are so long that everyone just gets so excited to plant everything in the spring. But I still wanted to err on the side of caution and plant some things that are hardy that could withstand a potential frost. So that's why I chose what I chose for this raised bed. I like to grow a lot of the thick, dark leafy greens because they're awesome for just chopping and freezing in small bags. And then I can just pull a little bag out when I need it, add it to a recipe, or I can saute it in a little bit of butter. Like, I love Swiss chard. I've actually never had mustard greens, so I'm pretty excited to try those out. And of course I love beet greens. And then beets themselves, I do the same. I will chop them and freeze what I'm not using in the moment. And I love freezing for preserving things. I haven't really gotten into canning a whole lot yet. Eventually I will, but for now, just chopping and throwing things in the freezer really works for me. It's been a few days since the beginning of this video, and I'm slowly starting to feel better. I can feel my hormones coming back online, which is always a beautiful feeling. But I think that gardening just really is one of those things that a lot of people turn to because it meets us where we're at, it doesn't judge us, and it really gives us a space to just find some peace and find some purpose. So I'm so grateful that I have a love of gardening and that I have this space to plant all these beautiful things, and I'm so excited to see what the 2026 gardening season holds, and I'm also very excited to just continue sharing more with all of you. So thank you again for joining me in this video, and I will see you again next time.